Good Saturday afternoon. Today, I decided to read to you a care note, which is a short publication that I have been using for years in pastoral care. They are good psychologically and theologically. They're sound advice for different situations. I've used lots of them on grief, but just recently they've come out with one called Responding to Life's Challenges That Are Out of Your Control. I am ordering some of these, so any of you who would like the text of this, please let me know and I will mail you a copy of this little brief brochure. Diane Farrow, a clinical psychologist and a person of faith, writes, "Day after day, in times experienced as safe, normal, and predictable, we live our lives with the trust and confidence that we're in control of our world, however small or large that may be. Most assuredly, there are aspects of our lives where we do have and should be in control. That's a responsible way to live our lives. Yet, undoubtedly, unanticipated situations arise when we come face to face with stark and frightening realities of uncertainty. Our world can seem shaken in the threat of the unknown and the vulnerability of not being in control. Forgetting to set the alarm before bedtime results in hectic efforts by the whole family to avoid arriving late for school or work. The betrayal of a friend seems unthinkable until it happens. A loved one is diagnosed with a terminal illness. Parents watch helplessly as their child spirals into the web of addiction. A global pandemic threatens the lives and livelihoods of loved ones and strangers. Each of us has experienced the challenge of surrendering control, whether willingly or unwillingly, gracefully or grudgingly, with resignation or resentment. Thankfully, the choice eventually to surrender willingly and gracefully in peaceful resignation is within our power. Resilience is the immune system of the human spirit. Just as there are lifestyle choices that strengthen the body's immune system to guard against illness and disease, so too there are spiritual and psychological habits and attitudes that equip us with the resources needed when the unexpected happens, when the threat of danger lurches and control is beyond our grasp. It is within our power to develop and nurture attitudes and habits that strengthen our resilience and sustain us through life's ups and downs. Some of us see the glass as half empty and others as half full. It really is both, isn't it? But there are those among us who are always optimistic and hopeful, no matter the situation. The glass is always half full. There are others who are pessimistic and hopeless and always anticipate the worst. Acquiring the capacity to embrace both the positive and the negative, the blessing and the threat, with naivete or denial, allows us to live with balance and stability. Remembering and cherishing the gifts and graces in the half-full realities of life strengthen us with the courage and hope we need to weather the half-empty moments. As we encourage and support one another in opening our eyes and hearts to both the blessings and the challenges, together we will strengthen resilience. Illustrator Mary Engelbrett offers sound advice. She says, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change the way you think about it. We can take on the stance of a victor even when challenge, crisis, and uncertainty come our way. In contrast, if we approach life as a victim, then we feel helpless and we can become paralyzed in spirit. What we tell ourselves, we come to believe. So if you choose to be a victor rather than a victim, you're opening a hopeful way forward and through to the other side. Of course, the outcome of every situation and challenge may not be as we had hoped, yet we emerge resilient and in control of our attitudes and outlook. Live gracefully. Life happens in the present, yet many of us still have to learn to live grounded in the here and now. Never is it helpful to be stuck in the past, mentally toying with if only. Indeed, lessons learned from the past deserve to be remembered and can be reminders of the resources we bring to our current circumstances. Equally unhelpful as being stuck is fast forwarding into a future of worst case scenarios and what ifs. Marcia enters here. Listen carefully to this sentence. What best prepares us for whatever the future holds is living well in the present. What best prepares us for whatever the future holds is living well in the present. One suggestion is to daydream. Daydreaming can create a refreshing respite from the concerns and uncertainty of life's challenges. In your imagination, escape to a favorite place of beauty and serenity. Walk in a forest. Relax at a lake. Feel the ocean breeze. Marvel at the expanse of a mountain. Recapture the pleasure of time spent with a friend, a meal at a favorite restaurant, the thrill of an amusement park. Recall the peace of a grace-filled retreat. Daydreaming is an opportunity to enjoy an imaginary mini recess that renews and refreshes the spirit and soul. Explore your creativity. Creativity provides a buffer that protects from the harmful effects of our analytical minds, which can jump into overdrive when we feel anxious. The playful wisdom of poet Samuel Beckett offers fitting advice. He says, dance first, think later. It's the natural order. Of course, we must be responsibly thoughtful, but creative endeavors are helpful too. And you don't have to be exceptionally gifted or highly skilled to tap into creative energy. Just enjoy. Try coloring, singing, drawing, reading, dancing, making music, weaving, embroidery. Be creative in discovering how creative you are, she says. Play can be a creative outlet too. Spend time in a park, swing, pick wildflowers, blow bubbles, bicycle, skip, smile at a stranger. Look in the mirror and smile at yourself. A playful, creative spirit is a resilient spirit. Practice gratitude. Living with a thankful heart enhances well-being. We benefit physically, mentally, socially, and spiritually. Gratitude, both expressing it and receiving it, lifts spirits, lightens moods, and relieves anxiety. Yet, as natural and beneficial as gratitude is, as life becomes hectic, stressful, and sometimes overwhelming, we forget. So it's helpful to commit to some type of daily gratitude routine. Express thanks to those around you. Be gracious in receiving the gratitude of others with a simple thank you. Keep a gratitude journal to record all for which you're grateful and those to whom you're grateful. In challenging times, when so much feels threatening and out of control, like COVID and hurricanes and cyclones and deaths of loved ones and economic difficulties, a reminder of the gifts, blessings, and good things we experience is reassuring and sustaining. Mindful breathing. A wise woman who gracefully lived to be 96 years old often exclaimed, "When you can't breathe, nothing else matters." That wise and resilient woman, the author's mother, had asthma throughout her adult life and knew well how essential breath is. Breathing is as essential for our mental and spiritual well-being as for our physical health. In times of anxiety and uncertainty, pausing to breathe mindfully helps to restore peace and calm. Pause and quietly, slowly inhale peace, exhale anxiety. Inhale courage, exhale fear. Inhale gratitude, exhale anger. Inhale love, exhale doubt. Inhale hope, exhale dread. Inhale, exhale. Mindful breathing restores calm and grounds us in emotional and spiritual serenity. And in closing, staying close to the love and support of family and friends. It uplifts us. Having a good support system of loved ones with whom we can stay connected can give to us comfort and security when other aspects of our lives are beyond our control. Even when seemingly isolated and unable to be together in person, we can give and receive love and support through calls, texts, and video. Message others. Be honest. When sad, share your sadness. When hopeful, share hope. Cry together, laugh together, then cry and laugh again. How vital it is always, and especially in times of uncertainty, to know we are not alone. The words of a 14th century Persian poet, Hafiz, says, "I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in darkness the astonishing light of your own being." They are hope-filled words. Even in times of darkness and uncertainty, we have within us the light and love and hope to sustain our inner being, which comes from our God of love and light and hope. We have the capacity to choose wisely the behaviors and attitudes that nurture our spirits. To summarize, live hopefully, gracefully, gratefully. Love and be loved, and breathe. Carve out a space in your home and in your heart where you can rest peacefully in the embrace of our loving God. Again, credit goes to Diane Farrow, a clinical psychologist, and Care Notes, from whom I will be ordering copies of this for any of you who let me know that you would like a copy, responding to life's challenges. Email me, Facebook message me, call me, and have a blessed Halloween and All Saints Day. Bye-bye.